What's going on, everybody? Dowayne here. So today I'm gonna be doing a review of the Canon EOS RP, and was gonna do like a whole little vlog style video for this, but I'm not, cause I lost all the footage. I lost all the footage from this morning. Tiny Mouse sleep, so I'm finna go ahead and shoot this video. With that being said, oh, got a new intro. Lucifer, thank you. And I give you another shout out again in this video. But with that being said, wrote a new intro. So we're gonna be going over this. This is the Canon EOS RP, like I said at the beginning of this video. Shout out to my boy Lucifer for making me that new intro. If you need any type of VFX work done, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description to his Instagram below, and you can go check him out. Appreciate it. And keep up the good work, bro. You're doing good. With the Canon EOS RP, what you get in the box is the RF to EF adapter, charger, and one battery, and you get the camera. You don't get the lens. The lens is separate. Overall, this little setup right here is $1,500. This is a mirrorless 6D Mark II. This camera has some limitations, which I'll speak about later in the video, but right now I'm gonna speak about a few things that I do like about it. What I do like about it is it's snug, it's compact, it fits in my bag. I can put a lot of stuff in my camera bag with this camera and my Canon EF 100mm macro lens. This thing is super light. Yes, Tiny Mouse. Which one? This one? Which one? That one? Yeah. Okay, lay down. Another thing I do like about this camera is the EVF on this. Like when I'm looking through it, it shows me exactly what my picture is gonna look like after I take it. I really like having an EVF over the optical viewfinder and the old style DSLRs. I'm happy that I upgraded from a Canon T6i to this and shoot my first wedding with a Canon T6i. Now I own a EOS RP and a Canon SL3. Anyway, another thing that I do like about this camera is the dual pixel autofocus that you get, especially when you're shooting video. I use this with my DJI Ronin SC. I looked up because I was looking at it. It's like right there on the shelf in the other room. It's crazy, like the shots that you're able to get when you pair those two together, because this camera does not have in-body image stabilization at all. Another feature is the macro stacking in this camera. If you use Canon's firmware or you use Photoshop, you'll know what I mean. Like, I've tried macro photography. I actually like it. It's crazy. Like, I never thought that I'd be into macro photography. I bought the 100mm f2.8. I bought that lens because I prefer that. It's way sharper than the 85-1.8 that Canon has and the Yongnuo 85-1.8 that you can get for like 200 bucks. I had that one and then I sold it and then I bought this lens. It's just crazy. How sharp and how good the images are once they come out. Last thing I'm gonna talk about with this is the Wi-Fi on this. I can just take my Canon Connect app and connect it to my phone with the Wi-Fi from this camera. I can take selfies. I take selfies with my camera over my phone. My wife will pull her phone out and she'll want to take a selfie with some filter on it. I mean, that's fine, you know? But me personally, I'm whipping this thing out. I'm throwing on the 35 and I'm setting up a backdrop and everything, dog. Like, I'll make sure my lighting right, all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me, though. I don't know about a lot of people. I'd rather put in the work and practice and learn from my mistakes than to be like, okay, I gotta hold the phone like this and this, when I can just set a timer and take a picture. Now let's get into the things that I don't like about this camera. The lenses for this, there aren't too many lenses for this right now that are, I would say, affordable. I mean, they do have the 24-105 f4L lens for this. That's like at $1,100 right now. They do have the 35-1.8, which is what I have on here now, and that's at, like, it depends on when you find a sale for it. Like, it's crazy to catch it, if you know what I mean. And then you have the 50mm 1.2, you have the 28-70. Most of the lenses for this, besides like 3 or 4, are like $2,000 and above, which I plan on getting the 24-70 f2. I think it's an f2. But now, since the EOS R5 and R6 are coming out, hopefully we'll just have to wait and see. I already did a video on that. If you didn't see that video, I'll leave a link for it down in the description below. Another thing I don't like about this camera is the crop on this camera in 4K is a 1.6 times crop. and it's just so bad. Like, I have to put this camera another probably 10 feet back, have my son or my daughter come sit here, manually focus it to be able to get the frame that I'm in right now currently, to be able to use the 4K on this camera. I mean, I've used it in the past, but I was always further back. And then the autofocus, the contrast autofocus, it just sucks, straight up. Another thing I don't like about it is the battery life. I shot a celebrity funeral with this camera and my Ronin SC, and this thing died on me like 4 or 5 times. I went through like 4 or 5 batteries in that one time of filming. My friend who I shot, who asked me to come do the funeral with him, his A7 III didn't die. Like, he still had a full charge by the time we were done shooting that funeral. It's crazy. Like, it dies too quick, but I'm mainly a photographer. I'm all right with it, so to say, because I'm not much of a video guy. Another thing I don't like about it is the lack of dynamic range on this camera is bad. When this camera first came out, it didn't have 24p on it. A lot of people gave it shit because it didn't have 24p on it. Now that it has 24p, Canon enabled that feature, in October of last year, and now people are like, oh, should you get this camera? This camera now shoots 24p. Of course somebody gonna make a video about it, but I still recommend at least giving it a try. Try it before you buy it, but there are better cameras out there. Again, give it a try and let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get a bot. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I already said comment, so I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.